Hey guys, welcome to the 128th edition of the Animated Girls Profile Confidential on this Tuesday. That's right, a Tuesday. The 28th. That's right, Tuesday, June 28th, 2022. I'm actually recording this on the 20th of June so you guys can have content throughout this upcoming week. But yeah, welcome to this 128th edition of the Animated Girls Profile Confidential, where we talk about, and I've done some videos on her before, Pipp Petals, Princess Pipp Petals, from the new My Little Pony Generation 5, A New Generation, Make Your Mark, Tell Your Tale. And I'm going to say this about Pipp, and I've said a lot about her, but I'm going to say it one more time. Do not sleep on this character. Do not sleep on Pipp Petals. You know why? Because everybody has drawn comparisons to Rarity. You watch that mini episode from Tell Your Tale with a leaving basically their home to go live in Maritime Bay with Sunny and Hitch and Izzy. And you see how many bags she's packed. I mean, at first it looks like it's just one bag. And then when Zip tells her, grab your bag, Pip's like, bag? Yeah, about that. And then, you see the camera pan over and you see this big old pile of bags, suitcases and everything that shocks even Zip. And even the guards are like, after, both the siblings, both sisters say all they need is each other. At the end of the episode, you see two of the guards carrying all of Pip's bags, and one of the guards is like, "All you need is each other. Then what's in the bags?" So yeah, Pipp is basically being compared very much to Rarity, to the point that she has her own boutique now as well. I mean, Rarity had a fashion boutique. Pipp has a hairstyling boutique. So identical, similar in many ways. Now, some people might say, well, Pipp's a Pegasus. How is she, related to, how is she related or similar or have any connection, for that matter, to a Rarity? And that is a good question. But I think the reason people make the comparison is because of the personalities being almost identical. The only thing is Pipp's a singer. Rarity can sing too, there's no doubt, but Pipp is a pop singer. And we see that. We do see that. In the movie, we see that throughout, the Tell Your Tale, Make Your Mark, the special that is, and I'm sure we'll see it throughout the series. So we see that. We do see that. And I mean, one of her trademarks is she likes to sing certain words to express herself, which I think is cool. Now, again, if you really want to dive deep into the lore, you can say that maybe the connection she has with Rarity, because of the similarities, is maybe she's a descendant. But how is that possible? How is she a descendant of Rarity? Well, some might say, hey, who knows? Maybe Spike and Rarity ended up together, towards the end. Even though they didn't show it or anything, maybe there was something there. And because of them getting together, maybe somehow their descendants, their children, met up with different other, pony races. And one thing led to another. And, one of the results of a descendant, if you will, is Pipp. That might be something to look into, but maybe not. But again, that's just someone's opinion, and that's just something to explore into lore. If you want to do, it's like if Windstriker Pony, not Pony, but Windstriker Brony, if he wanted to, if Windstriker Brony wanted to, he could do a video talking about, the similarities of certain characters, how they share certain traits to other characters of G4, and if there's a connection. And he could probably do a whole one on Pipp. There is no doubt in my mind he could. No doubt in my mind. But when you get down to it, though, she is definitely this generation's rarity. And the reason, as I've said before in my other videos talking about her, the reason you don't sleep on her is the same reason people didn't sleep on Rarity. I mean, you ask someone like Silver Quill, okay? Silver Quill, admitted in one of his videos several years ago that he wasn't too keen on Rarity, but over time she won him over. And thus, by extension, she won over everybody else. She won over everybody else, for that matter. Because there was more to her than what you saw. So when you get down to it, the same could be said for Pipp Petals. Do not sleep on this character. Do not. Do not sleep on her character. Now, will she have a similar relationship with a male dragon like Rarity had with Spike? We don't know. I mean, we know the Spark Dragon's a baby right now, and she has taken a liking to it, but unless they do an episode down the line, or they do an issue down the line from IDW, or like I say, they do an episode on Netflix down the line later this year, or some kind of magical situation causes Spark to age up to, let's say, Spike age and everything, and then he starts taking a liking to Pipp, just like Spike did to Rarity, then, okay, fine, maybe we're going to get something similar in that manner, but I don't know. That'll be up to them. Right now, I will admit, it's one of those situations where, yeah, put that thought out of your mind, unless, like I say, from a story aspect, they cause the dragon to age up, and you go from there. But overall, though, when I look at Pipp's character, again, she's a character that looks can be deceiving. You think, as you see in the comics, as you'll see in the shows and all that, you think she's, more like, hey, let me get myself together, let me put my makeup and stuff and all that on. But yet, in the end, she's going to prove everybody wrong about not giving her a chance, because she's going to do what Rarity did. She's going to blow you guys away. She's going to make you guys, make the doubters that don't think there's anything else to her, she's going to make them eat their words. And that's a fact. That is an absolute fact. She's going to make them eat their words. I guarantee you that's the direction we're heading in. She's going to make them eat their words. Period. End the discussion. If you know what I mean. End the discussion. Because, again, just because she acts a certain way and everything doesn't mean that's how she's going to be portrayed. Trust me. There's going to be a lot more to this character than what's being let on. Remember, like I said, nobody gave Rarity a chance, but that second episode of the entire series going forward, I think, if not believe, truly started to change their minds on the character. And who she was and what she was about. And the fact that there was more to her than was being let on. But anyway, though, guys, again, like I said, do not sleep on Princess Pipp Petals. She is going to surprise you guys in more ways than one. And that's all I'm going to say for her on this 128th edition of the Animated Girls Profile Confidential. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Love to hear from each and every one of you. Super thanks will be enabled after the premiere.